less than 1 year. Simple. Or the financial year or operating cycle. If your company, normally the year is 12 months, right? But if the company financial year is 14 months, and of course it's going to be not 1 year, it's going to be 14 months. Okay. Some companies start their financial year from June to 1st July of the next year. Some start from January to December. So normally all over the world, 12 months, but some companies, because their operations are heavy and it takes like 2 more months to, publish their report. So they increase their financial year as 14 months. So that's why current assets life is less than or equal to simple 12 months or 1 year. So current assets include cash and cash equivalents, short-term investments, accounts and not receivable, inventory, prepaid expense. What do we mean by cash and cash equivalents? Anyone? Please participate. What do you think?
Cash is, sorry.
Cash already written. Cash and cash equivalent. What do we mean by cash equivalents? Priscilla.
Right.
Paulo, Noon, Subhan, Havarun, Oliver, Momo.
Is it any good that has a value? Like, I don't know, a house can be cash equivalent or gold?
Not house equivalent, but gold, which is very close to cash. If you go to the counter, you present the cash or the gold, both are accepted, right? Or if you are in China, your cash is in yuan. But if you present it to dollar, it is accepted, right? Euro. Bank accounts. Rather paying hard cash, you pay through the check or banking app, or nowadays Alipay, your WeChat Pay, right? And different kinds of Apple Pay. This is also the cash equivalent, which are widely accepted. So it's not like that when you buy it, for example, you buy the gold. Okay, for example, you talked about the house. So if you wanna go and present the house documents, so the transaction occurs immediately? No, it takes time. There are legal documents involved, plus you need to find the buyers who is ready to purchase the house, right? And they also negotiate. Okay, you said that, okay, I'm gonna sell at 100, I'm gonna sell it at $1 million, but the party say, no, I'm gonna pay you $600,000. And you negotiate and all those. So this is not close to cash, right? So that's why house and this kind of stuff is not cash equivalents, not close to cash. So current assets life is less than 1 year. You can convert this in less than 1 year or in seconds nowadays. If you have dollars, you can convert it into yuan or in your home currency very easily. Coins, right? Pennies, this kind of stuff. Short-term investments. These are also called current assets. Their life is also less than 1 year, because short-term investment is you invest in stock market. You have excess cash, you invest in stock market, you buy the shares, and after like 9 months, 6 months, 3 months, or days, or a week, you sell it for gain. That's it. We call this short-term investment. If you are investing this for a long-term period, if life is less than 1 year, then we call this held to maturity, and we have a different treatment for that one. But just understand that these are short-term investment. Our purpose is that we will be get rid of these investment in less than 1 year. So these are written after the cash. So if you, okay, let me, oh, sorry. So I want to explain one concept, that is liquidity. What is liquidity? It is ability to convert into or how quickly you can convert that thing into cash. So cash equivalents ability to convert into cash is instant. Gold can easily convert it into cash at the spot, right? Coins, dollars, this kind of stuff, Alipay and all those stuff, right? But short-term investments, they make little time, okay? But more time than, so if you have a, shares of the company and if you have a gold biscuit, if you present it on the same, counter, the gold value going to be paid to you instantly, but shares value going to pay you after like maybe 1 hour, maybe 15 minutes, like that. So we call this cash and cash equivalents are most liquid, and short-term investments are liquid but less than liquid to cash, less liquid than cash. So current assets are written according to their liquidity. First, we need to write down the highest liquid one, which is the cash. So let's talk about the cash and cash equivalents. So cash is the liquid asset that the liquid assets, that's the medium of exchange. Cash equivalents include money market accounts or other financial instruments that can easily convertible into cash. And short-term investments are bonds, stocks of other companies that company intends to sell within next year. Life is less than 1 year. Accounts and not receivable. What are these? So account receivable, in any company, we call these customers or clients or consumers, our customers, right? So it is the amount that we need to receive from these customers. For example, I sell, my business is to sell electronic pen, and I sold, so this is for 800 yuan, electronic pen. I sold it to Fike, and Fike gave me 600 yuan and said 200 yuan he will give me in 30 days. So 30 days, I have a claim on Fike that he owe me 200 yuan, right? So in current assets, we write it down as account receivable. So Fike is my company customer, and this means Fike still has to pay me. Me means the company has to pay the company 200 yuan, right? Inventory, these are merchandises that company couldn't sell. If company sold, that will go to the revenue, but unsold item will be here, or unfinished goods. Right now financial year closes, you still have, like, for example, you are making this suits, you still have cloth, bundles of cloth, but that is unstitched, that is also your inventory, but that is unfinished goods. So this is a finished good. So some even finished goods you cannot sell, and the year is over, so that is still under your possession. So you write it down here, and you will get rid of its life is less than 1 year, right? So normally companies have to sell this product within year. If not, then they, have a sale or all those stuff, they sell it on rebate basis because they want to get rid of the product. That's it. Because their life.
So
Yes.
yes, so just one question. So here it is not like raw materials is not included.
It is included.
Okay.
Both.
So not just okay.
We include both unfinished or process, work in progress goods, unfinished goods, and also raw material, and also finished goods. Some coats are still unstitched, but they have already cut it, or maybe half sewed unfinished goods, right? The cloth that are, the bundle of cloth that are there, this is raw material, still called inventory, and the finished good that they couldn't sell and the year is over, right? Because round the clock there is production. Maybe we made this coat on 28th of December and our financial year closes on 31st of December. So balance sheet describes the position on 31st date. So 31st of December, how much you have sold will be your sales, and how much you couldn't sell will be under your inventory as finished inventory. Mere ko understand?
Yes. Yes. Thank you.
So like that, you made all those stuff on 1st of January, and now you wait, factory is closed, you wait and you sell it. No, round the clock there is production, buying and selling, buying and selling, buying and selling. Even on the 31st of December, workers are there in the factory, they are making these, coats, they are stitching the coats, those who are cutting the, pieces of clothes, and, tailors are, measurements and all the stuff, XL size, small XL size, extra large size, right? So it's happening around the clock. So we write it down here. On a specific day, 31st of December, what will be the position here of this inventory? How much stitch costs right now on 31st of December? How much unstitched? How much totally raw material is there? Thread and, different kinds of threads and different kinds of cloth. The inside cloths are different. This is different, and outside is different. We need, different stuff. So these are the raw materials over there. Now, prepaid expenses. These are also your assets because you still have claim over there. So what is the definition of assets? Under which have monetary value or company possess it. So prepaid expense, for example, prepaid rent you paid. You paid the rent for 12 months in advance. So your rent agreement starts from September and ends at 30th August or 1st of September next year. But your financial year closes on 31st of December. So this is 2021, this is 2022. So you are making financial statement 31st December 2021. So it means 3 months of the rent, you less it because you already consume that rent. You use the services of the building for 3 months, and that 3 months belongs to December 2021. But this next 9 months, you paid in advance rent. So that is still have the market